Oh man, here in this graveyard definitely makes me feel just right at home with the vampires. As it is, let me resurrect myself from one of these graves. Ah, now that feels much better. Now that's that. You can see you got a skeleton right in front of you here. And now that's that. What do we have here? We got a scepter wand from a vampire. Look at it. There's a snake. Wow. Now that is completely epic. Not as epic as this, as it is in the movies that we have tonight in the collection. What numbers? It is, I got numbers from 1 to 30. And now, let's fly right into them. But before we do, I got one thing I gotta say. Make sure you got a notebook at hand with a nice pen and get yourself writing your lists on something just like this. That way you'll have a collection where you can take a look at your leisure. And that way when you see the names coming up within the videos, you could also write them down into your book as well. And now, let's carry on with the rest of the video. Okay, so what is our placement number? Well, as it is, here is the first place, which a title I like to proudly present to you as Hello, All Hallows Eve. Here is the poster of what that looks like. And as you'll see just right here, not to see either Hallows Eve, this one here goes into the Pumpkin King that you'll see just right here. So suspect supernatural stuff within this incredible Halloween watch. Go give it out for All Hallows Eve, New of 2019. There gets your pumpkins within that one. Placement 2. I give to you Fright Night 3. Here is the poster for that one. So they made the first, they made the second, and now they're making a third. And are coming out in the year of 2019. This one here has been named Resurrection. Here you can see lots of resurrection taking place within this, full of supernatural within this incredible epic watch. Give it up for Fright Night 3, The Resurrection. Placement 3, and that is Wicked. Here is a poster for that one. And as you'll see right here, not just that, what else flies in the sky, but witches upon broomsticks, which comes to our list in this collection. This one here is a musical. Not just any musical, it happens to be a wickedly amazing musical wonder that will definitely make you feel Hollywood-wickedly special with this one. Give it up for Wicked from the year of 2019. There it gets your witches within that one. Placement 4. Vamp. Here is the poster that belongs to. And that is what you'll see just right here, with the blood going down the chin, greeting to the neck. This one here is in a foreign language, so if you have find one with subtitles or translation, there you can hear the English part in that as well too. This one also makes an incredible watch. I fully recommend this one. This one here will definitely vamp the good stuff within this one. That'll definitely give the teeth-sticking feeling with this incredible watch. Give it up for Vamp in the year of 2019. Placement 5, we have Dracula. Here is the poster. And there's what you'll see just right here. A very amazing, sensational wonder. Not just full of romance, but definitely has that Oh man, the Dracula feeling within this one. Not as seductive, but just dang right, amazingly epic. From the classic, now comes to our year of 2019. Within this incredible, stunning film. Give it up for Dracula from the year of 2019. There it gives you the count within that one. Placement 6, we have Nosferatu. From the year of 2019, here is the poster. And as you'll see right here, a very grotesque looking being, a different kind of like modern day vampire Dracula, like a half in a sense, because it's a mix of the two, and that's what brings out the Nosferatu within this one. From all the classic has now made into its place here on the list of amazing Halloween movie watches. Now into this year of 2019. Give it up for Nosferatu from the year of 2019. Killers Within comes to its place at our number 7th placing. Here is the poster of what that looks like. And that is it when you see just here, not just a superhero one, but this one here definitely has the ride, the thrills within this incredibly epic, powerful number. They'll definitely have the Flier within this one. Not just any Flier, but an excitement Flier built with inside of it. Give it up for Killers Within from the year of 2019. Placement 8, Bit. Here is the poster of what that looks like. Another vampire great. Here, not just has the bit within the bite, but many more. As you can see that there is others next to her. There could be another one coming up within this one. Very suspenseful, full of action, and full of drive within this incredible epic watch. Give it up for Bit in the year of 2019. You know, vampires have a very deadly kiss. It almost feels very inhuman-like. I just had to, because in our next one is just about that. Bringing to its place to our number 9, we have Inhuman Kiss. Here is a poster of what that looks like. Here is the poster. You can see here we have what appears to be a human and inhuman into the hollow woods, giving a kiss. Not any kiss, a hollow's kiss. Makes this a very romantic film, but also has the hollows part built in this one. Give it up for Inhuman Kiss in the year of 2019. There you get your deadly kiss within that one. Number 10, we have Blood from Stone. Here is the poster of what that looks like. It is a thriller, a chiller, and a little bit of a slasher within this one. But it definitely has that fire, a feeling, and the drive of almost like a vampire within this one. Give it up for Blood from Stone in the year of 2019. Placement 11, Mojave. Here is the poster of what that looks like. Also known as Mojave Thirst. This one here is a drama, and this thriller within this one makes an incredible epic watch. I fully recommend this one. Here gets the emotions of the hollows feeling with this. Give it up for Mojave Thirst in the year of 2019. Placement 12, we have Sherwood Horror. Here is the poster of of what this looks like. So here gets a Robin Hood in a different twist this time, and a Halloween twist that has its own horrors within this. Has a supernatural background into it, and the hollows within this one. Let alone a great flyer because of his bow and arrow, but makes this one an incredible fly shooting great fun one. For all great Halloween movie watches, give it up for Sherwood Horror from year of 2019. So there we get Robin Hood within that one, which makes that one an incredibly epic one. Number 13, we have Terror in the Skies. Here is the poster of what it looks like. Now, this has dinosaurs, it has monsters, and zombies within this one that come from the sky and come from the ground. Soar and fly, or like to jump, and give that great startle that you're looking for within this very incredible epic flying watch. Give it up for Terror in the Skies, from the year of 2019. So very epic. I might as well just go get that film and watch it. Make sure you write those down, because in that way, at least you got a record. That way, when you go to look for a movie, you'll know what to look for. Here's another good one to look for, and that comes into our placement number 14. We have Fangland. Here's what the Fangland poster looks like. From a novel brings this into a movie. Fangland. Here you have your vampires, your bats, your full moon, your hollow moon, your hollow sky, and also has flyers in the sky with this very incredible epic watch. Give it up for Fangland, year of 2019. Then here now, we're going to get to our next one, and that is the Lake Vampire. Comes to our place at our number 15 on the list. Here is a poster of what that looks like. That is what you'll see right here. It's all about vampires within this one. Notice that it also has a lake. A lake of vampires that they come and have their feeding and drinking, but also has that very hollowistic feeling within this very incredible epic watch. Give it up for the Lake Vampire from year of 2019. Number 16, we have Ruins 2. Here is the poster. So here now we get Ruins, and now coming to the year of 2019, making a second one. Here I present to you the poster of it. Cool watch, I probably recommend this one. Give it up for The Ruins, the year of 2019. Gives you the rides within that one, and not as that, it'll definitely keep you on your seats with that one as well too. I recommend a watch that'll leave everyone on their seats with that one. Placement 17, Undying Love. Here is the poster of what that looks like. Okay, so here is the poster. This one here happens to be a vampire one. Not knowing that she's a vampire, something has happened. He doesn't even know what's going on until later on he knows that something is not right. But in itself, the love never dies within this incredible Halloween watch. Give it up for Undying Love from the year of 2019. That's why it's nice to have and to hold. That makes the vampires so loving because they have a nice and kind and gentle heart. Let alone, yeah, of course, they have a dark side. But one thing is, things in life have an equal share of light and dark. And within this collection, we'll definitely show those two things at work. Just want to let you guys know. And with that said, here comes our 18th spot. And in it has our next coming up title, which is Dracula, the Undead. We have 2019. Here is a poster of what that looks like. From a classic novel comes to you in our year of 2019, has now been turned into a film that will definitely have that hollow feeling, but a nice romantic way that gets into the heart of a Dracula within this incredible Halloween watch. Give it up for Dracula from the year of 2019. Placement 19. We have a Rambo, the Last Blood. Here is the poster of what that looks like. And as what you'll see just right here, Stallone comes back within this one. It is a slasher, a thriller, a chaser, a heart runner, and an incredible flyer within this one. Give it up for Rambo, The Last Blood, in the year of 2019. Speaking of blood, we have coming into our 20th spot, we have Blood Rain. Here's what that looks like in poster-wise. And that is what you'll see just right here. So here not just has vampires, but also has other amazing wonders within this one, along other creatures and other hollows beings within this very incredible epic Halloween movie watch. Give it up for Blood Rain on the year of 2019. Nightfall comes into our 21st spot. Here is the poster for that right now. Also known as Before Nightfall, that you'll see just right here. As that, it goes into the Hollows Woods, the Hollows Ground, and the Hollows Shadows within this. And as that, it also is part of the flyers too, because it is a part of the night. Give it up for Before the Nightfall, year of 2019. Placement 22. We have Nightwing. Here is the poster of what that looks like. And that is what you'll see right here. This has bats, it also has vampires within this one. Brings you the ride that you're looking for. By flying in the sky, flying on the ground, and just flying around fun within this very epic, powerful Halloween movie watch. Get out for Nightwing, year of 2019. Number 23. Placement 23. Dark Sense. Here is the poster of what that looks like. And that is what you'll see right here. This one here is on vampires as well. Now as that, it goes into the sense of a vampire. You can definitely sense dark, as well as light as well too. But in this one here, this goes to the hollows and the feeling of it. But it goes into the passion, the love and the drive within this incredible watch. Give it up for Dark Sense in the year of 2019. So I hope you're enjoying the music in the background, because as it is, the music you hear in the background is in relation to this. As it is, this is vampire music from the heart within this one. Hope you are enjoying the music you hear in the background. And now, let's make our way to our next placement on the list. Here it is. number 24. Placement 24. The Last Voyage of Dementor. Here is a poster of what that looks like. You'll see just here, not just the title I just said, it's also about Dracula. So here it gets Dracula involved with this as well as the Count within this one. Cool watch, I fully recommend it. Give it up for Dracula, Last Voyage of the Dementor from the year of 2019. Placement 25. We have The Redemption of Clan. Here is the poster of what that looks like. And that is what you'll see just right here. Not just that, it also has a Grim Reaper within this one. It has the Hollow's ground, the Hollow's feeling, and it makes this a very incredible Halloween movie watch. That will definitely have you a feeling very Hallowistic with this one. Give it up for The Redemption of Clan from the year of 2019. Placement 26 on the list. We have Baba Nosferatu, Curse of the She-Vampires. Here is a poster of what that looks like. And that is what you'll see just right here. It has your vampires as well as the chomp, and has the Count within this one. Notice that it is part of Nosferatu, and Baba stands for baby. So as is, this is the child from Nosferatu, which makes this a very incredible Halloween movie watch. Give it up for Baba Nosferatu from the year of 2019. Number 27. And comes to us, to our title, which is Dracula versus Charlotte. Here's a poster of what that looks like. And that is what you'll see just right here. Notice that there's one thing in the mix. Who is in the middle? It looks what appears to be like Batman within this one, as you can see in the close-up of the mix. So I got Batman involved in this one, a superhero, let alone Charlotte and Dracula that you'll see just right above her into the full moon, which makes this a very interesting epic watch. Give it up for Dracula versus Charlotte in the year of 2019. Yeah, Batman. Okay, what next? Well, it's a mix. We have a superhero within the mix. That definitely is completely surprising, if you say so. Well, anyways, let's carry on with the rest of the video. I'll be okay. I'm just surprised. That's all. No, it's all's good, because now we're gonna get down to our next placement on the list. And that comes to our placement at number 28. We have Wickedly They Dance from the year of 2019. As it is, a little fact about vampires and Draculas, they love to dance. Do you want to dance? I just had to. From a book into a film, it brings to you the title, Luckily They Dance. This one here has a mix of vampires and werewolves in this one. Not just has full of romance, but also has drive and has the night flyer within this one. Give it up for Luckily They Dance from the year of 2019. Aww, how romantic. Wow. And then we get the other two, which definitely gives that title. Wildly They Dance. Well, of course they do. Vampires and werewolves, they do dance very wildly. Very wild-like. Number 29. Or should I say, placement 29. Here is the title. And that is The Vampire from the year of 2019. Now, before I show you the poster, The Vampire is spelled completely differently. It's VAMPYRE. It's a completely different way of spelling the word vampire. And now, I'm going to show you that within the poster. Here it is. And that's what you'll see just here. Not just that, the name vampire here that I just spelled out for you guys. Also here on the poster as well too. As kind of like come over like a kind of a seductive, kind of romantic way on saying vampire. Makes it more formal. As you can tell in the poster, that is formal. A classic that made its way to us from the year of 2019. That definitely has the bite, and that makes an incredible peaceful movie, let alone a cool flyer. I will definitely keep you on your seats in awe and amazement with this. Give it up for The Vampire, the year of 2019. And then finally, we get to our last placement, and that is our 30th one. And the title here was I'd like to present to you the curable for the vampire. Here is what this will look like. Here is the poster. And that's what you'll see right here as an ancient curse. Or to say an ancient blood curse. Cure finds a new beginning. A new era of a vampire. And as that, it also can cure vampires as well too. So here you get to cure the vampire. And as that, it has the vampires within this amazing night flyer of an incredible epic film. So without further curable of the vampire from the year of 2019. And this concludes this movie collection. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure bringing these right to your doorstep. Let's fly to Shadow Show. But here's the shirt. I'm going to share a few right here. You guys can take a look. It also has a flyer on here as well too. On my shirt. Now it's that. I'm wearing nice camo. And it goes really nice with the shirt. I step aside. Now is that. I think there might be a ghost in this place. very closely behind me. I move very closely. There is a ghost, and it sits just right there. Very chilling. Now it's that it too is one of those flyers as well too. Just wanted to let you know. Now let's see if this ghost can fly very quickly. Just watch very carefully. Wow. It just completely just like flew away. Like it flew away and vanished. Just like ghosts do. As it is now, the ghost is clear. Very safe. It's now coming up next. We can get to the changeover into our next collection. So please stay tuned for that. And that's Flier just went out.